for you to change, you're still waiting for something bad to happen to you. You're still blaming your mom, your dad, neighborhood, your past, your childhood, the teachers, my friends, the kids. Oh God, those kids, when they came in my life, I had to put everything on hold. I had to put my dreams to the side. Heartbreak, betrayal, rock bottom. It is unfortunate that we must always wait till we're in our lowest of low, when we're crying, when we're depressed, when we're hurt, when nothing seems to change for us. That is the only time we're always inclined to do something, to figure out why. But why wait? You see, we can all point fingers. Who you got? You got your mom, the dad, the system, the government, the devil, God. Why did God give me this life? Why am I suffering? Why? Even if I told you what the solution is, you're still going to be attached to the victim. You still like crying. You still like the sorrow. You're still going to have a story for me. If I told you you're depressed because you're thinking about yourself and only yourself, you're not thinking of a higher purpose, you're going to say, but Clint, you don't know what I've been through. But Clint, this pain is so hard. It's always a but. It's always something rather than the solution. You see, what you may call pain may be nothing to me. And my pain may be nothing to you, but it's legit. We understand you're hurt. It is true. They did hurt you. It is true. You are going through stuff. Life is not fair. It is true. We can all say that. It is true. Your mom, she did hurt you. Your dad, he wasn't there. The job that you applied for, you didn't get it. You wanted to be an athlete, you couldn't make it to the professional. I understand. It is true. The girl, she broke your heart. It is true. But you see, we can always look at the external. We can always look on the outside and blame something. However, if you're in a circumstance or you're in a reality and you're not excited about it, you don't want to be in that situation no more. You want to change. You want something to just work for you. Then look no further. The answer is you. If you listen to what I'm going to tell you, you're going to change the course of your life. I always wondered, why is it that some people are born into fortune and some are not? Why is it that some people are born into war? Why is it that some people are born into families where the mom is drinking, dad is nowhere to be found? Neighborhood full of shootings, a country where everything is corrupt, there's no opportunities. Why? Why is that the reason? Why is it that somebody gets it and the other doesn't? Why is it that I'm telling you this information? Somebody will watch it and they'll say, what is this guy talking about? And somebody will listen to what I'm saying and they will tap in and they will utilize it for good. Why? But it wasn't until I found this philosophy that revolutionized my life. And so I'm going to pass this on to you. And if you listen to it, I promise you, your life will change drastically. What I learned was that for things to change in your life, you have to change. Even God himself can't help you if you don't align with what I'm going to tell you. You see, the success, the blessings, the prosperity, the riches, the money that you're looking for, the fitness, everything that you're seeking is already your birthright. It's already there. But it's waiting for you to move first, for you to tap in, get the reserves, and flow abundantly. But it will not happen if you don't move. It will not happen if you don't obey the principles. Whatever that has happened to you thus far, it is not your fault. But if it keeps happening and you know it's not helping you and you know you want something better, that's when it becomes your problem. Because everything that is happening to you, it is happening and you have the solutions to it. Whatever the pain is, that's why I said that your pain may be nothing to me. So whatever the pain is for you, there's something within you that God has given you. It's a secret. So you have to unlock it in order for you to solve that circumstance that you're at. And so you must turn that pain into profit. The universe, God, life is waiting for you to turn that pain into profit. Whatever that the world meant for bad, if you align with God, he will mean it for good. If you obey, he multiplies. If you plant, he grows. But he can't bless a path that you won't walk. The choice is yours. You've been given choices. But I'm telling you that if you're waiting for something external to come, if you're waiting for a miracle, if you're waiting for a favor, if you're waiting for everything that is on the outside, luck, yes, those are true. You know, there are miracles, there are favor, there are some blessings, but I promise you, most of the time it's just you being unconscious, not knowing that you're doing some of the principles that I'm going to talk about, and that is why you're receiving those blessings. You see, all those blessings can come, but even if you don't say yes, it still will not manifest. You had to say yes to those blessings. You had to say yes to those favors. You had to say yes to those miracles. Most of the time, people are just living unconsciously. They're not aware of what they're doing. They're not aware of these principles that I'm going to talk about. And so you see, even in John chapter 5, verses 30. Now, I'm not no minister or a preacher. And as a parent, you can tell I'm not. But there are certain principles that I follow. And even if you're not a Christian, don't worry. Follow these principles. Follow these steps. Follow these wisdom. So in John chapter 5, verses 30, Jesus said, I can't of myself do nothing. Even Jesus said it. Everything that he's doing is not by his will, but by the Father, the one who sent him. Even Jesus had to align. Jesus had to walk. Jesus had to feel the pain. Jesus had to do the work. You see, a lot of people are trained to do the prayer, the fasting, to do the, man, this is life. You know, I'm just waiting for God. I'm just waiting for my boss to give me that promotion. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for, you know, some people are just born to be rich. Some people are just born to be favored. Some people, that's what they've told you. That's what you've been taught. But I'm here to tell you that faith without works is vanity. It's nothing. So you can do all those prayers. You can do all those fasting. You can sit and wait, but nothing will change if you don't change. Even the Son of Man had to go through it. He had to go through the pain. But let's just leave you to complain. Let's just leave you to tell the world, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know the heartbreak, how this girl broke my heart. You don't know how deadbeat my dad was. You don't know my circumstances. You don't know my neighborhood, right? You don't know. And you forget that you're just living unconsciously. You're not aware that regardless of the circumstances, it has happened, but it always comes back to you because that pain, the story, and the life that you're experiencing, the solutions and everything is within you, hidden within you. And so that is the mystery of life. You're here to unlock those mysteries, to unlock those solutions. So instead of turning your pain into a villain, you turn that pain into profit for good, to become a hero of your story. And so we've been told to look on the outside, to wait for something to come from the sky, to wait for life to happen to us. If you're waiting for life to happen to you, life, circumstances, God, it's like the wind, it's blowing. It's either gonna blow you by, keep blowing you left, right. It's gonna take you on the road. Or you're gonna live consciously, you're gonna work on yourself, build a boat, set a good sail, choose a direction. Regardless of what the wind is doing, regardless of what life throws at you, regardless of your circumstances, if you set up a good sail, if you set up a good destination, and you know where you're going, yes, you're going to be hit. Yes, you're going to go back. Yes, you might even sink. But ultimately, it's within you to get back up. So you may hear this information and might not even relate. You may not relate to what I'm saying because you're not ready yet. And the destination here for you to receive this information. But you're always going to come back to it because everybody, regardless of whatever their circumstance, regardless of where they're at, they still had the opportunity to take the information. So don't ask, why me? Ask, how? What is happening? Why? Why is this happening to me? How can I turn this pain? What is it really that God wants to say? What is it really that I have to do? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some universal laws and principles that you must follow. Just as we have laws that governs the way we drive, the food that we eat, the environment, how we live in society, there are laws that you must follow as a human. If you're living in civilization, you must follow them. The same way that there's laws for us in civilization, there are laws of the universe. Now, a lot of the people don't know, right? And some people, you may look at them, you're like, wow, how is he so mean and he is rich? How is he so wicked and everything is going right for him? Why is it that my mom, I grew up, my mom is praying. My mom is doing everything. So why is it that she's not, she's still in scarcity? She's still always crying about everything. She's still always scared and feared. Why? It wasn't until I learned this, right? I learned that there's laws. There's universal laws. Don't worry, I got you. So, once you start living by discipline, once you start living with submission, with action, once you start doing what is necessary and you align, the universe, God, has no choice but to bless you. No choice. God will be up in heaven and he will be saying, Angel Gabriel, Angel Michael, come. You see my son? And this is the guy that is kneeling down, praying to God. God, please, I want to make $1 million. He's specific. God, I want to make $1 million. He didn't say 1.1. He didn't say 1.2. He said, God, I want to make $1 million. And what he's doing is he's waking up early. He is journaling. He is setting up the meetings. He is writing down the plans the night before. He's calling. He's doing everything that he has to do action-wise to make that million. And God is just looking like, hey, Gabriel, Michael, you see? That's my son. Yeah. You see? Yeah. Bless him. Oh, bless him. Shower him blessings for me. My son, you are doing the actions, my son. You are honoring me, my son. So one of the laws is whatever you sow, so shall you reap. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. And in my case, in my experience, many more. So the guy that is praying, that is why God is telling Angel Gabriel and Michael, bless him. Bless him with more wisdom. Bless him with the right opportunities. So that is where everything starts to shift. He goes to go get coffee at Starbucks, and now he meets somebody that will give him an opportunity to get a gig, to get a contract, to be introduced to somebody that is higher than him, to the level that he wants to be, a mentor. He starts to see everything clearly now because God is like, yeah, my son, I'll bless you. He's not blessing him with the cash. The cash comes automatically because he's bringing value to himself. God is just blessing him with opportunities, with excitement, even though he's still going through pain, even though he still has to go to the gym. Make sure he's also working out and make sure he's reading and he's doing all that. But now God is expanding him exceedingly and abundantly. So everything that he touched, when the opportunity comes, it's not that it's luck. It's because he's been doing the work. He has said yes to the disciplines. He started moving. And so it aligns. And then somebody will be sitting there in the background saying that this guy is lucky. How? Are you telling me this story? I mean, Michael Gabriel, he's been blessed. And then you have you. You don't do anything in life. You're always complaining, and you go and you kneel down and you say, oh God, please, my bill is coming. Please, I just need $100. God bless me with $100. And you're here praying. And as soon as you pray, you get up and you're watching TV. You get up and you're gossiping. You get up and you're in fear. You get up and you're still crying. You get up and you're questioning. Now, you may be doing this unconsciously because you weren't told, you weren't taught. It's okay. But now you know, this is what God is going to say. God is going to call Gabriel, hey, Gabriel, Michael, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Somebody is praying for 1 million. You're praying for $100. And even the $100, you are still scared. Look at this one. Gabriel, Michael, give me 2 canes. Give me 2 canes. Oh, actually, you will receive lashes. Lash. Your tire will pop. Lash. You apply for the job, nothing. Lash. More scarcity, more fear, all the negativity. It keeps worsening because what you have sown is what you're reaping. You're not doing the work. You're demanding, but you're not doing the work. So God will just look at you like, hey, he's still there. More fire. Lash him. And it maintains. And it's not that God does not love you. It's not that the universe is mean or whatever. No, these are just laws. It's just like the law of gravity. If a child, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, whatever it is, jumps off a cliff, if you jump off a cliff with no parachute, guess what? You're either going to be amputated, your legs are going to be like this, or you're going to be smashed down. It's a law. Law of electricity. Don't go putting your finger in that socket. It will fire. It's a law. So these are some of the different laws. I want you to start off with this one, and there are many more to it. Become aware. Let's now start being practical. Become conscious. It starts with you. I promise you, it starts with you. You've been through so much pain thus far. You've been through so much hurt. It doesn't have to be like that anymore. Start looking within. Start becoming aware of whatever you're sowing within. That's within. So with that, if you keep sowing negative thoughts, I promise you, the world does not care. The universe does not care. It will only magnify the thoughts and the emotions that you're triggering on the inside. It doesn't care what you've been through. Nobody wants to come and listen to your sad story. It sounds harsh, but I gotta get it in. Some way, somehow, these laws require discipline. You've already suffered enough, so why don't you suffer the right way with discipline? Instead of crying and being hurt so much, why don't you just cry and still be hurtful, but show God that you're doing something. Show the universe that you're doing something. And then if you're doing it and it's not working, at that point it's like, all right, right? So if it's not working, that means you have to refine whatever it is that's not working. However, just your efforts, the actions that you're taking is sure enough that you start walking with God. You start moving with Him. You start using you. You start seeing everything you're working for. So if it's success is subjective, by the way. When I say success, let's just say money. If you want it, you're gonna have to work on the weekends, Monday through Saturday. You're gonna have to wake up early. You're gonna have to be studying, not consuming. Do you really want all this? If you want it, then you must follow these disciplines. You must align. We're doing this with wisdom. We're building wealth the right way. We're building success the right way. We're living the good life the right way. So there are more laws to it. There's so many things to help you out to start attracting all these stuff to you. Don't chase it no more. Don't cry no more. Don't hurt no more. All the answers within you. God is within you. Goodness is within you. You didn't know about it? I'm telling you, man. Tap in. Tap in. It doesn't get better if you don't get better, but you can do it. So like, comment, share. I have fun, so hopefully you enjoyed it. But come back to the next video. Drop down your notes. Write down some notes whenever you're watching all this. Write down some notes. Enlighten me. Share some knowledge within the comment section. I'm gonna engage with you. All right, I'll see you in the next video.